All right, hello everybody, and welcome to today's Devstream. And I'm on the wrong image. We have our character of the day, Ryan here, and let's get started with this. We're going to continue working on the logo, but I'm not going to spend all... I'm going to try not to spend the entire stream on this. Let's put it that way. Because this is certainly a lot of work here. So, the first thing that we want to do is make this text go away for temporary. And I'm trying to mimic sort of this portal right here, as well as this one and this one. These are my inspirations. And in all of them, you can see that the thickness here, the thickness, I guess, would be here, and the thickness here is nowhere near as thick as this. So, want to come in here and shrink this down, if we were. And when I say shrink it down, I mean just change it to a different color and see if that works. I have that one here. And let's just get rid of the swats, because the swats are going to have to be redone completely. I'll leave them up for some character, I guess. I did try to do these little licks off of here, but I was like, if I keep that up, it's going to look like a dang saw blade. So, I'm going to have to redo these swats in a different way. And I still haven't figured out that way, but I need to change the size of this first. But let me let me temporarily delete this and see how that looks. That might be good, but what if we expanded that out to here and then deleted it? I half think that's good, and I half think that's too thin. I do not know. Let me look at this one again. That's too thick for sure. I think. That might be where we want to go. Okay. We're going to call this where we want to go for now. So, I'm going to merge that green line in. Like that. Okay. Now then, I want to use these colors here. So let's go to this layer. Let's grab a couple of these colors here. Now it goes from light to dark inside of here. Problem is which one is our lightest color? Well, let's grab this, copy, new layer, bam, and we will turn this black and white. And that should allow us to see this color and this color are the same value. But that's it. So the blues are our darkest. I'm going to say our reds are the lightest. Our reddish purples. So if I grab this color here, it comes back out to this one, and we fill that in. Like that. And then we come over here and grab our next brightest color. That's almost just as bright, and we fill that in. Okay. Now then, next thing I want to do is come up to this, and since we're going to be using these colors on there, we don't want them on here. So now I need to find a new position for this, because it's obviously no longer fitting properly. So how much space do we have in here? 15. Freaking great. The odd number. So let's move this down by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be 8 from the top and 7 from the bottom now. There's 8. And there's 7. That's good now. Now then, look over here. This has that's got 15 and that's got 0. So if I move it over 7 in this direction, I should get us as close as to where we want it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how that matches up. I think I want to push it over that way. Just that much. Okay. Also, we have a new font color. So, where is it? That one. Turn that off. I'm going to come over here and grab this font color. And then we'll implement that across like that. Let's go ahead and give this a save under a different number. Like so. Alright. I think I'm going to call it there on this, and then we'll move on to something else. Because again, I don't want to spend too much time working on this right now. Maybe we'll come back to it and work on more, but for now, I want to come over here. And what I want to work on here is we need an up arrow and a down arrow here. And I want to divide this area into 2 so that it becomes 2 buttons. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Move that over about like that. Copy. Actually, before I do that, let me get my copy lines lined up. Like that. Copy, new layer, paste, and then we'll flip vertically. Copy, back over here, paste, and like this. Here. And that said, I need to now change how the colors are oriented. So let's select this so we're not foobarring every other color in here. We'll do that. We need to just get a bunch of temporary colors right now. But when we put the real colors on here, it won't screw everything up. Actually, I can grab this last one as a real color. We want this as a real color here. Oh, not there. I lied. There. Then we want this over here. And then we want this down here. Like that. Now we have arrows that are proper. But now I've got to divide this into 2 buttons. I think the best way to do that would be putting a slash through it, sort of like this. What layer is this on? This is on this layer. Wait. No, that's... Okay, let's rename this Underglow. Okay, this is the layer we want to edit. I just want to see something. That was not what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Let me just make sure there's... Yep, okay. Good, there's nothing underneath there that was screwing it up. It was just my imagination before. Okay. So... we're going to say... this is a usable space right there. So, let's break out the calculator. This is 221. 221 divided by 2. 110, 111. So, 111. I think I'll go 111 over here on this side. Like that. So let's grab this and mark this. So we'll consider that our halfway point. Okay, let's move the arrows accordingly. See here, this is 45, and this is, well, let's just move it, let's ballpark it first. And then we'll get it as that. Okay, that is 20. That is 28. And that's 27. Yeah, I would definitely rather be biased in this direction. I may want to shift that once I get that line in. We'll see. Okay, let's see here. This is 32. That's 21. So we definitely want to move it this way. Seven, 6. Something like that. I think I might want to do my measurements a little bit differently. But we'll see. Let's copy that. If I can get to the right spot. We'll do a new layer. There. Paste that in. Make sure we copied the right layer. Paste. There we go. So let's get rid of that. What's in? It'd probably be easier just to draw this in manually rather than copy and pasting. So let's do that. Like that. Put that in and no, there we go. That's also not what I want to do. So let's just get this the way I originally planned it first, and then we'll shift up our measurements and figure out where I actually want it. Okay, that's 17. Wait, from the outside is 17, and that's 20. There's going to be another oddball. That's 19. And that's 20. All right. Okay, this side just seems way bigger. And that's what I was thinking after I measured it was going to do, because of all this extra space over here that I did not count. So then if I grab this and I shift this over this way, maybe about there feels about the right size. If I measure from the bottom here to this side, let's see here, that is 107. If I measure from the bottom here, this side, that's 111. Yeah, this is probably the way I want to measure. It's 7/11, the release date of Chromasia. See here, 7 and 11. I think that's right. That's 109. Come on, slider. Work with me. Is this the 109 over here? Yes. And now those buttons feel pretty same. Which, let me delete that. And then put that back in there. Okay. Now then, the question is, these need to be separate buttons, so how do we want to do that? Well, let me see here. This space in here is 5. This space in here is 5. Okay, that makes this pretty easy in theory. So then what I need to do is take this. Well, before I do that, let me copy this. Copy. And then what I'm going to do is make this green. And then we'll put another layer in here. Paste that like that, and then we'll do another layer, and we'll paste and do like that. Right, and then we'll merge these two layers together and merge that one together as well. And we'll merge this one, and then we'll delete this like that. Yep, and then we'll just gotta clean this up. I messed that up. Nope, I'm gonna mess it up again. There we go. Let's get a zoom back on it. And the buttons are looking good. I just gotta recenter these with the new measurements. Let's zoom out and do that. Ballpark it from back here. Here. This would be somewhere right around there-ish. And this would be somewhere around there-ish, I think. Okay. Now get them properly centered. And how you call this centered is questionable. That's 31, and this is 6. Yeah, how do you call this centered? How do you center something that has no center? Maybe you take the center of this and call that the center, so like right around 35. So if you go up to, see here, around, actually, well, you can just find the height middle. Right, that's 34, so if you go 15, 17, 17, so we'll call that center right there. This would be 13. Oh, where's my dang slider? Okay, if that's 32, and this is 31, that's already centered it, apparently. My ballparking was right on the dot there. So if you go up by 17, you get the center right here. So that's 104. 104. I know how I can do it. 104. Then I measure this. This is so 104 minus 57 divided by 2, 23 and 24. So it should be 23. Should be right there. This needs to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. Like that. That's 23. And then we come over here. That's 24. Okay. That's a weird way to center stuff, but we're dealing with weird shapes. But that looks pretty much centered in the button. Let's get rid of that. What I want to do now is merge these two layers so they stay centered. Okay. Let's see what else. Is there anything else on that? Nope. Okay, so we'll add this to our feedback. We need feedback on. Okay. So this is done for now. Let's save out a demo. Actually, I think I saved this wrong. Oh well. Demo. Okay. There's that. Let's close that. Let's see here. What do we want to work on now? Work on the options menu. Back logo. Win, lose, replay. Friends list. We've got a couple things here for friends list. Let's I don't even know where friends list is at the moment. Oh, it's probably on this one. Yeah, it's on this one here. Do I want to work on that one? I need the sub menu for the panels button. Got a lot of things to do right in this screen. Let's do a store button. That should be relatively quick-ish. Okay, there's the layer I want. So what I want to do is copy this button. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's just copy the button. And then we'll paste it, and then we'll scoot it all the way over. Long button. A too long button from the looks of it. Yeah, that is definitely too long. Which is not what she said at all. How much space needs to be between here and here? 6. And we have 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this needs to be vastly shorter. We'll put it there for now. Is that 2 different buildings there? What's... Yeah, it is. I was like, what is that line there? Okay. Let's see how far this is from this. So 9. And right now it is, I think, 0. Maybe even -1. Okay, let's see about now. Yes. Yep, that's right. Okay. So now what I need to do is grab this, copy, paste, and then we'll move this all the way over here sometime today, preferably. Oop, faster. There we go. And then I'll grab this part, copy, paste. We'll move this all the way over in here. As soon as it decides to get over here. Not too far. There we go. And then we'll grab this and stretch it out. Okay. Now we need to find out what layer that's on. That's on that layer. Okay. So now we need to get some text in here that is hopefully the same text. I mean, in the end, it doesn't technically matter because, I mean, we're just simulating the game and not isn't what's going in the game. 5. Still not there. 32. That might be it. Oh yeah, that's it. Let's name this door, and it needs to be white. Dang it. Let's change it to white. Come on. Alright. Thing, stop being a pain in the butt. Why are you not changing your dang color? Okay. Door. Okay, let's get that roughly positioned right. It needs to go. Alright, now let's get it exactly positioned right. Should be even with this. If this was the same size. It's not. Okay, let's go with this. I just moved them both down, didn't it? Let's, that. I'm just gonna match up the bottom of them. It needs to move down one more. Okay, that's good there. Now we just need left or right, which I have a feeling it's got too much space on this side. 137. I'm betting this is gonna be like 126. 123. I'm getting good at that. 123. And that. I'm just going to ballpark it again. Probably about there. Let's remeasure. That's 130. And 130. Oh, when my ballparks are so accurate, it's hilarious. I'm getting so good at that. My eyes are getting the pixel perfect calibration. Let's change this to 24. Alright, that does that. Alright, let's see here. Let's move this into stuff we need to get feedback on. Okay, submenu for panels. Don't want to work on that right now. Got a couple friends list things. Which I think should be both pretty quick. And I mean that comparatively. Okay. So, first thing I'm just going to rough out first. We're going to do that in, I don't know, not red. Let's do it in green. So what I'm thinking is we need an exit button, and that would go not on this layer. Let's see here. On this layer. Let's draw this out like that. This up. Like that. Now then, what I want to do is, let's copy this corner right here. Copy, paste. That corner right there. We'll get rid of this. Alright. And I do want to change this to the green color for now. Okay, and then we'll take this and we'll send this out. Grab this and bring this out. Like that. Fill this in with pencil. There we go. Okay. Now then, yeah, so I filled that in. How's that look silhouette-wise? Not bad, but not great. Which is what I was figuring it would do. So what I want to do now is add a little bit more shape to it. If I can get this dang slider to work for me. Damn it. Three here like that. Okay, this is how thick? 4. So puts off right here. That. Okay, 1, 2, 3 here. Seems about right. The question is do I want to go internal or external? I think I want to go internal on this one because of the way it meets up with this other one. So that should be 4. Okay. Yep. Let's take a look back at it. Yeah, I think that works. So what I want to do now is come down here and this layer, and then I will grab these colors, copy, then I will come back up to this layer, I think it is. Let's verify. Yep, that layer. And we'll paste and move. Okay. So we'll start off by just grabbing this color, filling that in with there. Grab this color and fill that in there. And then I want to look at it again. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Okay. Let's then measure this. Do I measure it this way? No, I measure it this way. Yeah. So from the entire thing down to here, this would be 48. 48 divided by 3, 16. Wait, is this the same size? I think it is the same size. If this is the same size, then that's going to make this a whole lot easier to work with. Let me just do new layer, paste. Almost. Too bad almost doesn't cut it. But I should be able to do this and get a lot of this done, in theory. Actually, if I just do it without the bottom part, that should be good. And if I keep it thin, like that, copy paste. Like that. All right. From here, like that. That color, fill that in. And come over. So that this color. Don't even need to do that. Just need to do that. Okay. And then I'll grab this color. So, and then I need to grab, come on, yeah, sliders, stop. Grab this color. And we'll come up here like that. Alright, let's then delete that. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We are basically out of time. Well, we're technically completely out of time. We're 1 minute past. But I want to do one last thing before wrapping up. Let's save it. And then grab our white. And let's just move this to a different layer. All this X. Dang it. X flows. Alright, let's see here. Maybe right around here. Trim these off. That seems right. Actually, let's just keep this box up here. And I will make these lines triple thick. So. This needs to probably be right around there-ish. Okay, let's see here. This is 6. And that is 7. So one of these needs to move. I think it needs to move up. There should be both 6 now. 6 and 6. This is 6. That's 6. That's 6. And that's 6. So that's centered. Question is it thick enough? Probably not. So I want to make this a little bit thicker. That. Oh, that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Let's save it, and we'll mark that off our list for, you know, or put that on our feedback list. All right, that'll do it for today's stream. Thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to join the Discord so you can actually play Neon Continuum when we have our dev chats. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Until then, I'm out.